We will cross into top-notch detail about Ripple investing. That's accurate. People are no longer wearing gloves. They're coming in full pressure. They're showing a high degree of intellect and coming in complete force. In this passage, he makes a completely large statement. I've given you covered Gensler, Gary, at the same time as I waited with a view to view this photo, as I got completely roasted on Bloomberg. Without, in addition, ado, let's have a look at a bill that might advantage a Ripple stablecoin inside the US Senate. Let's get started out in this. Theoretically, Bitcoin's fee of $67,898 has dropped 1.37% within the ultimate day. I'll be there. With the marketplace AT.6 proper now, there was a 4% increase. 4%. While XRP is buying and selling at a mainline 52 cents, down 3% over the last day, USDT and USDC also are coming near their 99-cent pegs. $2,336 million is the full market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. Since this is surely high-quality information, I'll just provide you with a quick rundown proper here. Total markups for cryptocurrencies at our present levels, we made a step forward. Recount is in which we're proper now. Now is the time for a retest. It is expected that the trend will keep to upward push. As you realize, we reached 2.5 trillion. You nevertheless need to recall them. I do not know if this sum can be enough to push Bitcoin over 74,000. It's essential to consider that despite the fact that Bitcoin studies a final downturn, it's nevertheless a possibility and may not be dominated out till it hits 74. As constantly, I am pretty open and sincere, so that you have to be aware of that. I have not made any cash buck. However, if the markets do not decline again, anybody may be in a unique state of affairs. My cash merely remains out of the photograph. It won't return to the cryptocurrency markets. I will use that money to invest inside the cryptocurrency markets if we do revel in a decline. Why am I able to do that? I had been shopping due to the fact that 2017. What does it suggest that I am in a really proper state of affairs, definitely due to the fact I am taking motion? That's the right method for you. I want you to keep in thoughts that we've extra than $5 billion in Bitcoin and several alternatives which might be expiring nowadays. The markets might also become extremely risky as a result. At that factor, we mentioned that closing Bitcoin dip. Folks, I don't need you to get shaken from your present holdings, so I want you to be truly aware earlier than we see this aspect go on this utter tear, as it is supposed to do. And I want you to be concerned due to the fact you observe the bull cycle has ended and that the bull run could be neglected. Because hold in mind, the whole thing is a part of the plan. All of this is a part of the plan. The establishments are bringing property into the cryptocurrency markets and, as a key message, are attempting to amass those top belongings at the bottom prices. Indeed, R3 desires to sell its enterprise. What a waste of R3's significant XRP bag, which executed nothing at all. Everyone changed into thrilled. XTC was being hyped and pumped by using anyone. Keep in mind that I don't own any XTC. I've in no way been into it. According to A3, they want to relocate and start constructing on top of XTC. Nothing has emerged from what A3 stated. They claim that the sector of virtual belongings in cryptocurrency is developing some distance extra slowly than that they had expected. Additionally, they cited that there are not any businesses or partnerships. Nobody is transferring, nobody is assimilating, nobody's shape. It seems to me that A3 stole a variety of money from XTC and promised to construct out on it now that they are trying to promote their commercial enterprise. They switched from XRP because of this, because as you can take into account, they filed a case in opposition to XTC, but they've considering carried out nothing and are trying to get out. Fascinating, huh? I'm a stick it for Paul Berry. Bloomberg, the British broom, by no means posted this. Gary Gensler changed into the target of them. This clip is surely familiar to you. If no longer, you should watch it. Speaking of revelations, former President Trump as soon as said that he would terminate you. You won't be amazed on the stop. Caroline, I'm effective. Your time period is until June 2026, but will it keep until then? I will let you move on to your next inquiry. Many people assume they won't be cruel. Why aren't there more news channels like this within the United States? Take a study his anger. You can inform the whole lot you need to know simply with the aid of searching at that face. Gary wasn't pleased. You need to be furious that he began this interview. You recognize your term runs to 26, she says. Since many human beings don't live that long, do you absolutely assume you may? You can flow directly to the subsequent question, he says. He is not inquisitive about getting involved with it. This is how the US to create unique guidelines and rules for stablecoins inside the United States. Senator Bill Hagerty has supplied a brand new bill in Congress. Because it operates on the XRP ledger, whose local token is XRP, which is not a safety, Ripple RLUSD is prepared, and Ripple RLUSD is extra than ready. Ripple is ready to put in force this. They are simply awaiting policies or explanation that they may be permitted. I suppose we have readability, which is why it's funny, UT on USDC, although there isn't always a stablecoin that we are aware about, you are aware about what Ripple is and the way it capabilities to comply with the rules. As I cited in advance, this stablecoin is covered inside the draft law. I assume it'll happen in the imminent 12 months. Following this, I acquired a tweet from a former worker of Ripple who thinks the strong coin may want to arrive subsequent month. However, the consequence of this goes again to the beginning of the story, which you and I discussed. You consider the tries being made by Vladimir Putin and the BRICS international locations to bypass American dollar as the worldwide reserve foreign money. This will enhance our status as a reserve foreign money. It will boost call for the US Treasury as well as for us. Additionally, the stable currencies will boost call for US busbu. Looks globally. America needs to have the right regulatory structure and location. Legal readability is necessary. That type of legal fact has been shattered through the Biden and Harris administrations in every way viable. This will position us back in control of maintaining the reserve foreign money reputation that the dollar has enjoyed and should preserve to revel in. And it's going to start to erode the democratic warfare against cryptocurrencies. Yes, and do you trust that the existing head of the Securities and Exchange Commission might introduce this form of legislation? Or is that this assuming something? There is a new chairman of the SEC, and it's far broadly believed that this legislation will pass it, making it prepared for brand new authorities. Ken Nugent posted this, tagging Sean McBride after saying that stablecoin legislation changed into on the horizon. Hello, Sean. I changed into a director at Ripple once. How do you experience about the solid coin and the XRP ETF? Do you believe that XRP will prosper? 2025 consistent with him. The ETF ought to arrive subsequent month. Simply due to the fact I am acquainted with how those regimes operate. I notice it coming in 2025. With the vacations approaching, many of them are taking holidays, mainly inside the latter part of the 12 months. However, he believes ETF could be round next year. He predicts that XRP will bounce in the approaching 12 months. That's something we agree on. According to him, the RLUSD and the entire cryptocurrency market could typically be properly appreciated. He thinks it will likely be lots of a laugh. I'm telling you, and every Wednesday I pass on those stay streams to make certain you don't forget that. The year of XRP is 2025. It has consistently been XRP's year. 2024 in no way got here. I stated that after I first commenced developing those movies in Q1 of this year, informing parents of what to expect. Go see the videos nicely. The video had an identifier that I consider turned into just like QQ 2024. The outlook on cryptocurrency markets or something like that appeals to me. Many humans made hurtful comments when I advised them that this year changed into Bitcoin's period while XRP would no longer pass. They chuckled. This Alice from the Ripple Partner app become published on Facebook in Africa by the Crypto Place. The fundamental benefit of employing these technologies is that quick customers do not have to realize that a stablecoin is used to facilitate cross-border bills. The very last consumer is clueless. What's going on inside the heritage, they don't know. The same thing takes place whilst you send an email. You don't know what goes on behind the scenes. And all that topics is that the character you're sending it to gets it when you push it. All that subjects to a person transmitting cash across borders is the approximate price. With over 27 nations on the frax ban, Ripple, the chief income